right in front of him.
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh my goodness.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Oh.
Venture back to a time before dinosaurs roamed the earth to discover the ancient lineage of sharks. These creatures, cloaked in mystery and myth, have patrolled the ocean depths for more than 400 million years. Surpassing even the age of the towering trees and the majestic dinosaurs, sharks have weaved through the fabric of time, outliving mass extinctions and evolving into the apex predators we both fear and admire. Join us as we unravel the incredible saga of shark evolution, a story of survival against all odds. The dawn of sharkdom. Let's zoom in on the primordial seas, about 455 million years ago. Here, the earliest fish, which lacked the panache of today's marine life, swam in waters that were a far cry from the vibrant ecosystems we know. These ancient creatures were the very definition of basic, without bones, eyes, or fins. Imagine a creature so primitive that calling it a fish feels like giving it too much credit. It's the kind of organism you'd expect to find in the background of a sci-fi movie, not leading the charge in evolution. From these simple beginnings, the evolutionary road forked into two distinct paths: bony fish and cartilaginous fish. Sharks took the road less bony, opting for a skeleton made of cartilage, which gives them their unique combination of strength and flexibility. This choice in evolutionary direction is akin to choosing a lightweight racing bike over a sturdy mountain bike. Both have their advantages, but cartilage gives sharks their distinctive edge in the water. The discovery of shark-like scales dating back 450 million years ago presented a puzzle to scientists. Were these the remnants of the ocean's earliest sharks, or something else entirely? The ambiguity of these findings adds a layer of mystery to the shark's origin story, reminiscent of trying to piece together a family history with only a handful of clues. When Doliotis problematicus entered the scene around 410 million years ago, the shark narrative began to take shape. With teeth that hinted at a predatory lifestyle and a body adorned with scales and spines, Doliotis problematicus seemed like a prototype shark, an early draft with some kinks still to be worked out. Its name, suggesting a problem or mystery, aptly reflects the enigma that early sharks represent in the fossil record. The real Sharknado begins. As we move to 380 million years ago, Cladocelash marks a turning point in shark evolution. This shark wouldn't have been out of place among today's species, with a body built for speed and agility in the water. Its appearance during the Devonian period, a time of significant diversification in marine life, underscores the shark's emerging role as a formidable predator. However, the end of the Devonian brought about a mass extinction that drastically reduced marine biodiversity. Sharks, ever the survivors, used this as an opportunity to dominate the seas. The Carboniferous period, often heralded as the golden age of sharks, was a time of incredible innovation in shark evolution. Sharks experimented with various body forms, leading to some peculiar designs, such as Stethocanthus, with its unique anvil-shaped dorsal fin. These experiments in shark design illustrate the evolutionary creativity that characterized this period. Jurassic transformation. Back in the Jurassic, around 195 million years ago, sharks hit the evolutionary jackpot. This wasn't just a glow-up, it was a total overhaul. Enter the hexanchiforms, sharks that decided 2 gills weren't enough and opted for more. It's like they went in for a tune-up and came out with a supercharger, boosting their oxygen intake and turning them into the sleek, efficient predators we know. This upgrade wasn't just for kicks. It allowed sharks to explore and dominate new parts of the ocean, from the shallows to the mysterious deep. This period was a game changer for sharks. They went from being one of the ocean's many players to the head honcho, ruling the marine food chain with an iron fin. Those extra gills weren't just about breathing easier, they made sharks faster and more agile, masters of the hunt. It was during this time that sharks truly began to diversify, setting the stage for the myriad species that patrol our oceans today. This renaissance of shark evolution highlights how even the smallest changes can lead to dominance in the marine ecosystem, securing sharks' place at the top for millions of years. Let's talk about humanity's party tricks, the opposable thumb and a slightly beefier brain. Sure, our primate cousins can swing from trees and have impressive Instagram-worthy moments, but can they text and walk without bumping into trees? Doubtful. This dynamic duo of evolutionary upgrades, thumbs that can face off against the other fingers in a thumb war, and brains that figured out fire, the wheel, and how to argue on the internet, has taken us from cave paintings to rocket science. While monkeys were perfecting their banana peeling technique, humans were landing on the moon. It's the little changes, like a thumb that can hitchhike and a brain that can ponder the mysteries of the cosmos, that have made all the difference. Who knew that a bit more gray matter and a thumb that can give a thumbs up would be humanity's ticket to dominating planet Earth? The point here is, and I hope it is clear given the slight tangent, those slight changes from sharks over the millions of years made all the difference.
Stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Surviving the asteroid apocalypse. The Cretaceous period marked a zenith in the evolutionary journey of sharks, painting the oceans with a mosaic of species that showcased their unparalleled dominance.
The top marine reptiles since the Triassic had been ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs, but they were in decline when mosasaurs came onto the scene during the Cretaceous, leaving room for a new apex predator.
This era, rich in biodiversity, saw sharks in every conceivable niche, from the abyssal depths to the shimmering shallows. However, the cataclysmic asteroid event that brought the Cretaceous to a tragic close plunged the world into darkness, unleashing a global winter that redefined the course of life on Earth. The impact was devastating, obliterating the dinosaurs and causing widespread extinctions across the board. Yet, amidst this apocalyptic backdrop, sharks showcased an extraordinary feat of survival. The secret to their resilience lies in their remarkable adaptability and ecological versatility. Sharks, having honed their survival skills over hundreds of millions of years, were able to exploit new niches that emerged in the post-asteroid oceans. As the dust settled and the Earth began its slow recovery, these adaptable predators found themselves in waters with significantly less competition. The disappearance of many larger marine reptiles and fish left gaping holes in the food web, opportunities that sharks, with their diverse diets, were quick to seize. Moreover, sharks benefited from their reproductive strategies. Unlike many of the period's marine giants, sharks could thrive in varied environmental conditions thanks to their wide range of reproductive modes, including oviparity, egg-laying, viviparity, live birth, and ovoviviparity, a combination of egg-laying and live birth, where the egg hatches inside the female. This versatility in reproduction, coupled with the ability to inhabit different marine environments from deep seas to coastal waters, allowed sharks to quickly repopulate and diversify in the newly vacated ecological niches. In the aftermath of the asteroid apocalypse, the oceans were transformed. Nutrient cycles shifted, and new food sources emerged as the marine ecosystems gradually rebuilt themselves. Sharks, with their opportunistic feeding habits, were able to adapt to these changes more effectively than many other marine animals. Their diet could range from plankton to carrion, from small fish to large marine mammals, providing them with a buffet of options in the changing seas. This dietary flexibility, combined with their reproductive adaptability, laid the groundwork for the shark's continued evolution and survival. Enter Megalodon. The Neogene period heralds the arrival of Megalodon, a name that translates to big tooth, and rightly so. This gargantuan predator wasn't just another fish in the sea, it was the ultimate marine menace, with teeth that could reach over 7 inches in length. Picture a creature so formidable that its diet likely included large whales, seals, and whatever else had the misfortune of swimming into its path. The sheer size of Megalodon teeth has allowed scientists to reconstruct its horrifying visage and estimate its enormous size, making it a star in the pantheon of prehistoric predators. Megalodon thrived in the warm, nutrient-rich waters of the Pliocene era, roughly 5.3 to 2.6 million years ago. Its reign over the seas was unchallenged thanks to a combination of sheer size, powerful jaws, and an efficient body design that allowed for swift and stealthy movement through the water. Imagine a submarine-sized shark capable of exerting a bite force of approximately 40,000 pounds per square inch, about 10 times that of the largest great whites. This made Megalodon not just a predator, but a super predator, the likes of which the world had never seen before or since. However, the curtain fell on Megalodon's reign around 2.6 million years ago, likely due to a cooling climate that reduced the population of large marine mammals it preyed upon, combined with its own caloric needs to sustain such a massive body. The disappearance of Megalodon marks one of the most significant turning points in the history of marine ecosystems, reshaping the oceanic food web and paving the way for the rise of smaller, yet still formidable shark species. A shark's world. In the contemporary ocean, sharks navigate a vastly different world from the one Megalodon dominated. Today, the most significant threat to sharks comes not from natural predators or climate shifts, but from humans. Since 1970, shark populations have seen a dramatic decline, with some species numbers dropping by up to 90%. This steep decrease is largely attributed to overfishing, driven by the demand for shark fins, meat, and other byproducts. Sharks are caught at a rate faster than they can reproduce, leading to a devastating impact on shark populations worldwide. Sharks play a pivotal role in maintaining the health and balance of marine ecosystems. As apex predators, they help regulate the populations of various marine species, ensuring healthy and diverse oceanic environments. The decline in shark populations has far-reaching consequences, disrupting the delicate balance of marine ecosystems and leading to unpredictable effects on other marine life forms. The decline of sharks also highlights a broader issue of human impact on the planet's oceans. Overfishing, pollution, and climate change are just a few of the challenges facing marine life today. The story of sharks, from the dominance of Megalodon to the current struggles of their descendants, serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in the world's oceans and the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. If this narrative resonated with you, do support us. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe. Thank you for staying with us to the end. See you in the next video on Plaid Chronicles.